So recently we helped one of our clients close a 20K deal of AI infrastructure selling on LinkedIn, and how it happened, I'm going to show you exactly the whole process in this video. Before diving in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and smash the like button as well. My name is Jalal and I'm the founder of ClientFluenceSystem.io, where we scale agencies, consultants, and coaches to 7 figures and multiple 7 figures a month. So recently we onboarded a client and we were testing different offers in AI infrastructure, and we thought that why not test some offers which we obviously had built. And what we did is that we established some cold AI calling agents for real estate businesses. So there's this client that we recently onboarded, and he was actually more good at real estate, right? He had some previous experience, and he thought that why not just, try AI cold calling in real estate, because the nature of real estate is actually dependent on cold calls, right? So there are like calling agents who are trying to call day and night, to people out there, doing outbound calls, and that is really a hectic for them, right? And in this industry, people are paying thousands just on a payroll, right? And the results are not that much satisfactory. So what happened is that we built an AI cold calling systems, and it's not just in a single platform that you can see. There are tools like air.ai where you can build, AI cold calling, but in a bit more complex system. When you go ahead deeper and you realize that you can fine tune it, in a more of a complex system where it's actually acting like a human, right? So what we did is that we built a system where it was doing like 1,000 calls in just 10 minutes, right? And just realize 1,000 calls you have 100 sales cold callers, right? Where they're dialing whole day, they can't do 1,000 calls. And this AI cold caller single-handedly within 10 minutes did the 1,000 calls. Right, and the engagement rate was really high. Like, it was really like a more natural way. It's actually the number game, so it's taking the right action, right? It's booking appointments directly into the calendar, and then the salesperson can do the closing on themselves. So these type of agents are actually revolutionizing, right? So you have 100 agents compared to one AI agent, which is costing like 1,000x less revenue than the people that you're spending money on. So it has revolutionized the real estate industry, just this one agent, right? And it's happening all over in our service-based industry. So people who are selling, infrastructure, people who are selling like normal commoditized services, like just simple ads or just simple content, they are being replaced. They don't realize, but actually the trend is so much fast that they can't even realize what's happening. Now, tools like Crew AI, if you have heard about it, it has actually like a hierarchical model where one agent can assign multiple tasks and, with using different tools to different agents. So if this type of infrastructure is being developed, it means that humans are replaceable, and each agent individually can be more, smarter than human, because it can do research, and it's a digital product, it's a digital agent, it's a digital human, right? So all these developments, like you can build remote teams in this, right? You can build a team where one agent is doing the cold calling, one is doing the appointment setting, one is doing the closing. So the whole client acquisition is being replaced by these systems. So the whole concept behind helping this client to build these systems, and what also suggests to you guys also to build these AI systems for the businesses, because people out there in the industry, thousands of people, they realize they actually were being into the hype phase, but they're not in the implementation phase. Because in each industry, the technological advancement or any new technology that's coming into the market, it has different phases. So the hype phase is now over for the AI, and now it's in the implementation phase where it's actually effective to help businesses. Is I given you example of cold call comprehensively. So this is the right time to enter this industry. If you're already in the service provider industry, or you're doing like any consulting or coaches type of thing, I think that you reconsider what you're doing, because the trend is against you, right? So what we do normally is that we look 4 to 5 years ahead of us, like what's the trend line, where the industry is going. And I really love Charlie Munger. He said that then if you're moving against the trend, you might make money, but you can't make wealth, right? So the wealth is actually built rising on trends. So you have to adopt this trend in this stage. And what is the trend is actually the AI systems and agents. And this agentic workflow is actually increasing at a faster pace. So being an agency owner, consultant, or a coach, you should have an AI system that is working for you behind the scene 24 hours, which is actually helping you in developing your own business. And also in the next couple of videos, I will show you exactly the system that we are using, and I'll break down every step of the process, like how we are using it, so you can actually, build and implement it the way that we are doing it, so you can actually help your client in this way. And the important thing that mostly people forget about is actually the offer that you present to the market, right? You should have an irresistible offer. And by this, I mean that it's not just, we help these people, get this. This is not a theoretical thing. You have to actually do research, because 90% of people don't do that, right? You have to go out there and you have to find the match, right? So in this particular client case, we knew that the real estate market is actually the biggest problem that they have is actually these calls, right? And if we replace this by a system, which is obviously running 24/7 and doing like everything on volume based, then that's the actual solution. And $1 million industry, $1 million company can be built on it, right? So you have to find such type of solution within the industry. There are thousands of them, right? You have to find it, you have to build a solution, and you have to work hard to actually offer solution to such type of painful problem. So in the next videos, I'll have to go ahead and build some system for you guys also so you can implement it right away. So till then, make sure that you keep watching the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Take